welcome to another edition of
Beer Gut Mondays.
And I'm Joe,
I'm Dan.
and we're outside again. It's a lovely day again. We're very lucky to have such things. And today we're going to be trying spiced beer from Innis and Gunn. Besides that, don't really know too much about it. It seems to have a much nicer bottle, like they've been doing this for much longer than a lot of other craft beers, so looking forward to really intricate and well-tasting beer.
Yeah, let's do this. Oak aged.
So it's kind of a I want to say lighter and darker amber color than some beers, because the color itself looks a little bit darker, but you can see through it a lot easier. So it's clear, but it's also kind of a darker hue.
This is gonna be like, I'm guessing, and it's a Scottish beer. It's gonna taste like Scotch.
Really?
Because it's oak aged.
Yeah, but it's also spice rum, I think, too.
Oh, maybe, we'll see.
The smell is kind of hard to place.
Yeah.
I definitely smell a spice in there, but
I smell the oak.
I don't know what.
We're just gonna do this for the whole video. Okay.
This is only a beer sniffing video, actually. Sorry if you were looking to drink beer.
What do you think? Cheers.
Smells like beer.
Yeah, it smells like beer. Getting kind of like a vanilla flavor.
Vanilla?
Yeah. Kind of on the front end, and then after you swallow it, on the back end.
I don't know. A lot of times when people tell me there's vanilla in something, I just don't taste it. So
Maybe you're missing that from your palate.
whenever I have vanilla cake, I'm like, is there anything in my mouth? No. Yeah, I definitely don't taste any vanilla, but unfortunately I'm a terrible judge of vanilla, so
Well, I taste vanilla, and it's very nice, smooth vanilla.
it's a lot less developed than I was expecting. Like,
Agreed.
there's no kick in my mouth from anything. I was expecting some sort of spice kick, or I don't know, something to kind of hit you, but
Let's see. All right, so anything coming out at you?
it's really not.
No.
No.
All right. Let me read this to you. This limited bottling of ING's has been aged with spiced rum oak chips. It's hard to read, sorry. The result is absolutely delicious, bursting with flavor of Caribbean spices, along with our signature notes of vanilla, toffee, and oak.
Oh, congratulations, sir. All right. Toffee, vanilla, and oak. Having heard that, let me try again.
That's what I smell right from the beginning. Toffee. Now that they said it, I smell it.
I wonder if it's easier to smell from a smaller hole.
No. Give it a swirl. Pop those bubbles.
Pop those bubbles. I think I can smell the toffee now. That would make sense. Is that I couldn't really place what I was smelling, but toffee would be a good definition.
Yeah. And I definitely taste the toffee now. But definitely more so the vanilla. With a hint of toffee. Oakiness. I guess it's there. It's not as apparent. But So,
I'm surprised at how little I have to say about this.
yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe the flavors blend too well together,
Okay.
at least for my own palate, because I'm not really pulling out different things, which I would be expecting from a seemingly developed beer. And the head does seem to stay there for a little bit, but it's not very substantial.
Right.
Like when you tilt it, it just kind of goes away. So I don't think the head's really adding a lot of flavor or any nuances to the beer itself.
What if when you drink and then after you swallow, breathe off your nose? You get anything right there?
Breathe out my nose?
Yeah.
Like if I'm smelling anything? No.
No?
But I'm generally really stuffy, so
So,
that unfortunately doesn't help either.
yeah, when I do that, I get the toffee in my nose.
Mm-hmm.
In my palate, I get the vanilla, and my nose is the toffee. So, yeah, man.
So it comes down to the number.
The number.
I'm gonna have to go with a 6.
Really?
Yeah,
That's surprising.
I know. I'm just not very thrilled about this beer. There's nothing bad about it. I couldn't tell you anything negative about it, but just from the taste of it, and I suppose what I was expecting, that might be a problem. If I could have put my expectations aside, I might have given it a 7. But as far as just the beer is concerned itself, it's only average in my opinion. So a firm 6.
From 6, huh? I want to say this is 7.5 for me, because I am getting that vanilla, that toffee, oakiness, maybe a little bit on the end part, but yeah, overall, I like this beer a lot.
What is oakiness supposed to feel like or taste like? How can you?
You want to touch a tree? That feels like oak.
But
It's hard to say.
I know.
No, I'm saying that because it's hard to say because you don't like whiskey, you don't like that stuff, you
Mhm.
know? So I can only relate it to a scotch, like a well-made scotch or a well-made whiskey.
So you're saying to understand oakiness, you have to have like experienced oakiness. It's not something you
Yeah,
can really just.
I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So since I'm very not well versed on oakiness, I suppose I'm missing out on that. Where I'm just not realizing that it's there. But I
Yep.
believe you.
Thanks. But yeah, overall, 7.5 for me. Joe over here rated it a 6. We're gonna finish these beers, and we will see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.